reflejan tu mirada, la noche tú y yo.
Fire burning in me from within. Concentrated thoughts on who I used to be. I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me, a third of me demented, cemented in pain, juggling the pros and cons of fame. I don't know how to make friends. I'm a lonely soul. I recollect this isolation. I was 4 years old. Truth be told, I've been battling myself, trying to navigate the real and fake. Cynical about the judgment day. I did past life progression last year, and it me up. Reincarnated on this earth for 100 plus. Body after body, lesson after lesson. Let's take it back to Michigan in 1947. My father kicked me out the house cause I wouldn't listen to him. I didn't care about his influence, only loved what I was doing. Gifted as a musician, I play guitar on the grand level. The most talented where I'm from, but I had to rebel. And so I'm off in the sunset, searching for my place in the world. With my guitar up on my hip, that's the story unfurled. I found myself with a pocket full of money and a whole lot of respect. While the record business loved me, I was head of rhythm and blues. The women that fell to their feet, so many to choose. But I manipulated power as I lied to the masses. Died with my money, gluttony was too attractive. Reincarnated. Another life, it placed me as a black woman in the chitlin' circuit. Seductive vocalist, as the promoter hit the curtains. My voice was angelic, straight from heaven, the crowd sobbed. A musical genius, what the articles emphasized. Had everything I wanted, but I couldn't sleep. Had me in fetal position, restricted. Turned on my family, I went wherever cameras be. No private planes for my insanity. Self-indulged, discipline never been my sentiments I needed. To me, and was like penicillin. Love, my happiness was in that. The melodies gave me hope when nobody's looking. My first assistant was a small town scholar, never did a till I got myself around her. My daddy looked the other way, he saw sin in me. Pinched in me, reincarnated. My present life is Kendrick Lamar, a rapper looking at the lyrics to keep you in awe. The only factor I respected was raising the bar. My instincts sent material straight to the charts. My father kicked me out the house, I finally forgive him. I'm old enough to understand the way I was living. Ego and pride had me looking at him with resentment. I close my eyes, hoping that I don't come off contentious. I'm yelling, Father, did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. I spoke freely when the people needed me, I helped them. I didn't gloat, even told them no when the vultures came. Took control of my fleshly body when the money changed.
Son, you do well, but your heart is closed. I can tell residue that linger from your past creates itself.
Father, I'm not perfect, I got urges, but I hold them down.
But your pride has to die.
Okay, Father, show me how.
Tell me every deed that you done and what you do it for.
I kept 100 institutions paid.
Okay, tell me more.
I put 100 hoods on one stage.
Okay, tell me more.
I'm trying to push peace in LA.
But you love war.
No, I don't.
Oh, yes, you do.
Okay, then tell me the truth.
Every individual is only a version of you. How can they forgive when there's no forgiveness in your heart?
I could tell you where I'm going.
I could tell you who you are. You fell out of heaven cause you was anxious. Didn't like authority, only searched to be heinous. Isaiah 14 was the only thing that was prevalent. Greatest music director was you. It was colors, it was pinks, it was reds, it was blues, it was harmony and motion. I sent you down to earth cause you was broken. Rehabilitation, not psychosis. But now we here now. Centuries you manipulated man with music. Embodied you as superstars to see how you moving. You came a long way from garnishing evilish views.
And all I ever wanted from you was love and approval. I learned a lot, no more putting these people in fear. The more that word is diminished, the more it's not real. The more light that I can capture, the more I can feel. I'm using words for inspiration as an ideal.
So can you promise that you won't take your gifts for granted?
I promise that I use my gifts to bring understanding.
For every man, woman, and child, how much can you vow?
I found my life just to live one in harmony now.
You crushed a lot of people keeping their thoughts in captivity.
And I'm ashamed that I ever created that enemy.
And let's rejoice where we at.
I rewrote the devil's story just to take our power back. Carnated.
someone's love or someone's other love. My mother was so sad. I've been a rambling man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Young man, I was you, wrong, don't look like it's true. But young man, I was new and I was free. Been a long time spent when you're hustling for rent. Gone end up looking like me. Been in someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a rambling man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Put in my paces, put up my boots, I tie my laces, I scale the mountains, I sail the sea, and all that searching led back to me. Then someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I did a rambling man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. And now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. They're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Been someone's lover, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a rambling man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Been someone's lover, someone's other love. My mother was a without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Yeah, they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. It's a new day, new world. Make the most of what you
Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Diablos taking on the Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the hill here today, Randy Johnson. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel. And that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. That one outside. And we're underway here this afternoon. And it's even up. And that one hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double. This is Willie Castro. In for a strike. 0-1. Fastball is outside. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. And this is inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Acuna stands at second with no outs. Got him swinging. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. And a foul ball. Man at second. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. That misses the zone. 1-2 to count. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Piazza. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Late on that fastball.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Check swing of the 0-2, appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Fans another, and that's back here with my pal Siggy, and getting to start, John Donaldson.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun.
2 strikes.
Got him. And 1 out now. And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Fastball is outside. And that is out of play. 1 out, base is empty. He swings and fouls 1 off. Hit on the ground to the right side. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Brian Roberts. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Nope, he held back. Check swing, called strike.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. Johnson back to work. Johnson, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, a slurry, and he works in a 2-seamer.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Check swing, and he went. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Now Brian Dozier. They say he went. Second inning here, no score. Outside, 1-1. And there's a ball.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Kyle Higashioka, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. And he blows that one by him at 100. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss. And now 1-2. Strike 3, and now 6. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the third baseman, Scott Rowland. Tap foul at the plate.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Rowland tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Corbin Carroll now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Story now. Two out, space is empty. Ripped on a line. Carter brings it in for the third out. On to the third inning. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2 is the count.
Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts. Story tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away. Here's Acuna now. Doubled his first time. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Top of the third, no score. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed. And back here at Coors Field. And now the DH, Michael Conforto. And that's downstairs and outside.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That's in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one at triple digits.
Threw that
1
fastball
ball,
right
2
by him,
strikes.
slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Here's the catcher to hit, Kyle Higashioka. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Got it. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Next to hit, Evan Carter. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. Gets the bunt down the right side. Palmeiro. He's safe on with a bunt single. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Tag and he's out. Try to get back, and that will end the inning. New inning getting started, and the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Castro. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, these players just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Whip number 9 for him in this game. Carlos Beltran digs in now. Swings and misses. That's strike one. Ball one there. Swung on, belted. That's back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. Mike Piazza getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. There's the strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. So digging in, Rafael Palmeiro. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Late with the swing there.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. It is 11. Back here in Denver, ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's Ketel Marte. Little chopper rolls foul.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And that is downstairs. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball up the middle. Dozier handles, throws to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Gil Hodges.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And that one fouled off. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Around first and hustling for second. Still manages a throw, and he'll reach second with 1 away.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Roberts swings through it for strike 1.
1-1.
Hodges over at second, 1 down. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to...
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Scott Rowland now at the plate. Base hit into the outfield. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Comes up empty. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Got him! Strikeout number 8. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. Johnson back to work. And there's the strike. Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out. And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Higashioka. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Gets him to chase after that one.
2 is the count.
Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. Did not go. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Check swing, and he held up. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now it doesn't strikeouts for him in this one. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. There's a strike.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
Nope, outside.
One on the gun, swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the
3
dirt,
balls, 2
and now
strikes.
3-2. And a base hit up the middle. And that extends the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Shortened a bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. And strike 2. Paredes, the runner at first with 2 gone. And down on strikes. And we're back at the plate. Trevor Story. That one is absolutely belted. Did one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And here is Michael Conforto. Bunts it straight back to the mound. Out on the sac bunt. And now the catcher comes up to him. Kyle Higashioka. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Tying run in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5.
That's inside.
That's off the inside corner. And 1-1. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2-2 the count.
Inside. And that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
That one at triple digits.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Nothing happening on the bases, though. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. First pitch misses. So they turn to their closer, Felix Bautista.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say.
Line drive. And it stays fair. In comes the runner from third, and they trail by one. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Well, that at-bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Tosses to first. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. That's in there. That's strike one.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Late on that fastball.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And a swing and a miss. And the whiffs just keep on coming. He's up to 14 now. Now it's going to be Carlos Beltran. Just missed. Just missed.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And that's downstairs. 3 balls and a strike. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him. And he runs the strikeout total to 15 on the day. Piazza at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. And now the count is even.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
That's inside. Now one miss.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence. Oh, that could be a big walk in this ball game. Moves the go-ahead run into scoring position, so some pressure pitches coming up in this next AB.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Heading for the plate. He'll score easily. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at 3rd.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
2 on, 2 outs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him. Back here at Coors Field. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brian Roberts. And ball one. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
1-1. That's ball two. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one. So here's the cleanup hitter, Scott Rowland. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Chases that one out of the zone. That K is his 3rd of the game. This is Corbin Carroll.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
Check swing called strike. That's strike two. And that skips in the dirt. And that one is lifted in the air. Beltran gets under it, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Kyle Higashioka. Part of what makes Hader's fastball so unique is that he gets carry on the fastball up in the zone, and yet he grips it like a sinker. So technically his fastball is labeled as a sinker.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Got him looking. And there's one away. Hot shot to third. Zips it across, and a couple of quick outs. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
No, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit.
A swing and a miss. Back here in Denver, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the shortstop, Trevor Story. Swing and a miss, and that is strike one. Late with the swing there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Conforto swings through it for strike one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Trying to hold a 1. Lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Outside,
that misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. Now a chance for Kyle Higashioka. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count. Ball down.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
So hard to touch.
2 strikes.
I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone. Just elevate.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd. We go to the 8th. Leading off, Ronald Acuna Jr. The changeup missing. Ball one. Hader, in his 8th season, he features a two-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Castro, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. This to third. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Right through there for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get in the swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt. Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Misses off the plate, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss at 90. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. Hader back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And strike 2. Just off the outside edge. And the count is 1-2. And that's outside. And just misses with that one.
That's a really good take.
On the outside corner, got him looking. So up next, Ketel Marte.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Late with the swing there.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
In the air, right field. Acuna after it. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. And now the first baseman. Gil Hodges, 1 for 3. That's down and in.
Counts 1-0.
That's off the mark. And now 2-0. Blake Treinen will take over here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And the tying run is on base. Brian Roberts, the next to hit.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter.
Castro sends it to first, and the inning is over. Back here at Coors Field, here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Hader back to work. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. And here's the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. Check swing. He held up. 1-0. And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that one is inside. Swings and misses, and we're filled up. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Dozier in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
That one off the mark. Ball one. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Just off the outside part of the plate. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Kyle Higashioka digs in now. First pitch not close.
Hey. 1-1.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. This one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Scott Rowland. And a swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Swing and a miss struck him out. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. Carroll swings through it for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. And that's in the dirt. So they bring on the veteran, Danny Coulombe.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in
and ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. So they're down to their final out. Now it's the shortstop, Trevor Story. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The shortstop takes the ball. A one-run lead. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
This was by no means an offensive outburst.
Bring 24-karat gold bars to a gunfight. I bring a blowtorch. Spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge. It's a cold war. I already told you like Cardi done told you. You think it's a game? I bought the controllers. The rain, let it fall in the soda. I've been dripping so long, got water erosion. Heart of a soldier. My just had a dog. My just lost a father. I just went bought on my shoulder.
And I'm getting smarter and older. Promise to Carter the Yoda. We do this song for the culture. I bought a house in Miami. Just lost his mom, man. I can do, I just called him and offered some closure. Then I pulled off in a Rover. I thought that I told you, man. The talking. I'm back on the road again. Been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as frenzies. Don't wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you chase your dream, dog. You just gotta open your eyes.
Okay, Mr. Rich, I ain't missed a bit in mine. This some rich, by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess it's what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? Terrible thing to waste. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. New bag, they know they was in the way. My smacker too close to me. One plastic checking my coat for me. I blast a blast of dope is she on the dopamine. Luckily, I be overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me more. Them poppy seeds, the mini guys behind me. No poppy seed. Harley can speak no English, but counting up the guap we eat. Yeah, baby, that's why I little baby, that's why I step all that singing, I'm back on dirty. Never leave this spot on God, I'm Michael Irving. Thirsty AM shit. Can't live this like you don't deserve it. I've been working, don't drive a hoe. Got me a hoe driver. The world was my down, babe. Do what I say. Like my name was Simon, y'all. Netflix, fuck out. Soon as I leave, time me out. St. Louis, long hair trick, I'm Keanu Reeves. Rollin' and wanna meet me. Girl, that cold, make it popsicle. Outshine all these, no obstacle. Kool-Aid and bags of hot pickle. She gon' keep a sticker. And baby, that's why that's why
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost